Happy New Year to all the Mustangs fans out there. Welcome to the first broadcast of 2015 here on Mustangs Television, streamed all around the world at www.oua.tv. This men's hockey game enters with a record of 13-3-1, ranked 10th in the nation, taking on the winless Royal Military College Paladins that enter this game with an 0-14-2 record, Mike. And I'm just going to lead it off blatantly. You got the Mustangs with 13 wins on the season, looking for number 14 on the year, but also looking for number 1 in 2015. It looks like an easy task against the RMC Paladins, but we've seen it all here in the OUA, Mike. Anything's possible.
Yeah, that's true. Anything is possible.
Side of the puck, number 16 for these Paladins, Eric Louis says, born from Montreal, Quebec, in his 3rd season. He played 3 seasons, though, in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, all with the Halifax Mooseheads. He scored 10 goals, 10 assists for 20 points in 131 regular season games. It looks like we're heading off to the national anthem here at Thompson Arena. OUA men's hockey on your Friday evening right here on Mustangs TV.
Sent on the road this season.
Noah Schwartz trying to turn on the Jets. Short-handed, he scores! You can put it up on the board. The Western Mustangs score. Short-handed. Noah Schwartz, his 4th goal of the season, his first short-handed variety.
Yeah, you look at his 4th goal in the season. No
line. McAuliffe over to the Tecumseh native Matt Paulridge. Paulridge on the near face-off circle. He's going to make a move. Go towards the net. He scores! Top cheddar because it tastes better. Matt Paulridge, the Tecumseh, Ontario native, has netted his first goal of the 2014-15 season.
Wow, that was just an outstanding goal. He just came through, dips, he dangled around the defender, and
zone will be Morantz. Morantz, there's a chance for Brown. Mono, he scores! Wow, 3-0 already for the Western Mustangs. His first game, his first goal. Congratulations, Cody Brown.
Yeah, Cody Brown with his first goal of the season and his first of his career. And Cody Brown was in all alone. He may have got hacked. Could have been a slashing call, too.
Warad trying to go to the gut with it to Schwartz. Schwartz gloves it down as it ramped off an RMC stick. He's harassed by Pim, but he still is able to play it to Chimanamori. Chimanamori creeping up the far wall to Warad in the middle, to Polridge, to Morantz. Morantz creeping down the far wall. One-timer up to Warad. He fanned on it. Chimanamori to the slot. They score! A second helping between the hash marks for Noah Schwartz. What a game so far for him, Mike, when you consider he came into this game with 3 goals. He's got 5 and counting now on the season.
Yeah, Noah Schwartz, a Toronto, Ontario native.
5-on-5 hockey with only 20 seconds remaining here in the first period of play. Gaskin harassed behind his own net. Domenico to the blind to Pim. Pim's going to take a shot, and he scores! I think that was tipped in front of the net. We'll have to wait for what the officials say. If Pim got it, that would be his 2nd goal of the game in his 100th career OUA contest, something that he didn't even know coming into this game, something that I told him in the locker room, and he actually didn't know. It's his 100th contest in the OUA. He took the shot, but I don't know if it got tipped in front of Dodds or not, because it simply looked like it tricked him.
Yeah, well,
very much, Tyler Warren. The score is 4-1, and they just made a note on the last RMC goal. No, it was not Pim getting it. It's their leading goal scorer, Kyle Phillips, with the deflection. His team leading 8th goal of the season, Mike. But for Pim, that would actually give him his 11th assist on the season, or sorry, 10th assist on the season, his 11th point, and that's where we sit right now. So, for Tyler Warren at ice level, Michael Stefano, I'm John Urban. Catch part 1 of a 2-part series with Clark Singer's interview on the other side here at Mustangs TV. Mustangs, like sharks in bloody water right now, Mike, have a 3-goal lead, and they're hungry for more.
Yeah, they are. They're just trying to fire everything they got to the net. They have a couple of shots already in just a couple of minutes of play, and here they come in on a 3-on-1.
Reese, the captain, leading the pack. Drop past to McKee, and he scores! 5 alive are the Western Mustangs. It's a 5-1 game, courtesy of Adam McKee's 6th goal of the season for the former London National.
Yeah, the London National. He's played in London. He lives in London.
And the team before that, you're going to love this. He played for the Charlie's Pizza South Shore Mustangs. And there's a goal! Wow, a very bizarre pinball deflection beats Greg Dodds on the blocker side, and the Paladins have cut the deficit down to 3 here with 14:55 remaining in the second period. I have no idea how that puck got deflected to the top corner of Dodds' blocker side.
Yeah, it kind of just hit something and went in, a skate, a stick, and then Dodds was going left and the puck went right. Yeah, took a bounce off the ice and took an awkward bounce and went up top corner, and Dodds throws his arms up in the air like, well.
Was it off the ice, Mike, or off of Rusk's toe? Like, from that angle, it might have looked like it hit off the boot of Rusk and then took a really weird cream into the top corner. Either way, I mean, it doesn't matter, Mike. It's still a 5-2 game, and you know what? Puck luck was one of the things or the keys to the game for the Paladins, and they got some right there.
Yeah, we'll take a look at it again here. You see, maybe that did go off of Rusk's skate, so Rusk on his transition turned his skate, and it hits and goes up.
Mustangs 4-on-1 as coming out of the box is Brown, passing it around, but too many passes by the Mustangs. So maybe the 4-on-1 backfired for the Stangs. Is just too many options to choose from. They didn't choose the right one.
Yeah, well, I think Brown and Jimmy DeMore, they weren't sure who that puck was going to, and they both ended up just leaving it. Unfortunate, because that was a great opportunity by the Mustangs.
Lorad got tripped up in front of the net by a Paladin and Pinder. On the other side of the puck, though, it's Urbanik back the other way. Kick, save, and a beauty by DeViller. Rebound, though, collected by Urbanik. He settles it right out in front, and easily tapping it home is Stefan Salaturo, his team-leading 9th goal of the season for the former UNB varsity Red.
Yeah, Stefan Salaturo from Willowdale, Ontario. He has now 12 points in his last 10 games.
Tin's getting some love. In fact, as we'll see later in this broadcast, the Western Mustangs Male Athlete of the Week is also a badminton player. And as I say that, RMC scores. Alex Pym, I believe, will get the goal this time. That's his 2nd point of the night, his 2nd goal of the season, his 12th point of the year, and his 100th OUA game.
Well, what a great way to have your OUA 100th game. 2 points tonight for Alex Pym.
Brown trying to go in front of the net before he could pull the trigger. He was draped down. Now Morantz with an opportunity, tried to slide around. DeViller somehow kept that out. And with 4 minutes remaining in the period, it's the RMC Paladins back the other way. A shot, and they score! Scott Domenico gets his 4th goal of the season, his 12th point of the year. Houston, we have a problem. The lead has been cut down to 2 for the Western Mustangs. 10 goals featured in this game already with 4 minutes remaining in the second period.
With that makes it 7 points in the last 7 games for Domenico. He had 2 points in the last game.
Battling for it too is Reese. Reese having his stick held onto. No call on the play. Play continues. McAuliffe back to Salaturo, and he scores! Schwartz has 2. Salaturo has 2. The Mustangs now have a 3-goal lead. It's a 7-4 game, courtesy of Stefan Salaturo's team-leading 10th goal of the season.
And just as we mentioned it, DeViller was playing outstanding last 10 minutes, and then just giving a giveaway in the neutral zone.
This period for Tyler Warren at ice level, Michael DeStefano, and yours truly, Johnny Urban. Enjoy part 2 of my sit-down interview with Clark Singer at intermission break, and we'll catch you around for the 3rd period of play. Bruce Hornbrook trying to go towards net, bodied off by Corrente. He went into the boards with some authority. Bounced right up though, shows some toughness if you will, as him and his teammate Chris Merrick trying to get towards the net. Picked off by Reese, 1:05 remains here on the power play. Salaturo to Karim. Karim goes 5-hole and he scores! They're great, and they have 8. The Western Mustangs double their lead. It's an 8-4 game, a power play goal for the former St. Catharines Falcons captain. 14:03 remains in this game, and the Mustangs have a 4-goal lead.
Yeah, they had a 4-goal lead, and that is a leading 23rd power play goal for the Western Mustangs. John, what is a Paladin? Do you know what that is?
I actually didn't know coming into this game. I did some research, and Mike, after I tell you what it is, you're still going to look at me cockeyed and go, well, John, what's a Paladin? As the Mustangs have an opportunity, Colton Mayer scores. He's got my vote, Colton Mayer, with his 2nd goal of the year for the Western Mustangs, only his 3rd point of the season, makes it 9-4 for the Stangs with 12:38 remaining in the game.
Yeah, Colton Mayer, you look at it, gets his second goal of the year.
Is that a Paladin sometimes are known as the 12 Peers. We're the foremost warriors of Charlemagne's court, according to the literary cycle known as Matter of France, as there's another save by Dodds and no rebound let out. The earliest recorded instance of the word Paladin in the English language, Mike, dates back to 1592. The word actually is derived from Latin for Platinus, referred to the official of Roman emperors connected to the imperial palace on Palatine Hill. Over the time, the word came to refer to high-level officials in the imperial, majestic, and royal courts. Now you're going to ask me, what's a paladin? And you wouldn't be wrong by asking me that. And I still really don't know. But it's a form of royalty. And you know what? They're looking like royalty in these jerseys, which I mentioned at the top of the broadcast. The Winter Classic Detroit Red Wing style. They look sharp. Schwartz for Colton Mayer, trying to set up his teammate and Urbanik put it high and wide. Rebound was there. It doesn't matter. The final buzzer goes. On your Friday evening, the Western Mustangs and RMC Paladins combined for 13 goals. A 9-4 final in favor of your Stangs. And 13 goals put on the board on your Friday evening in a 9-4 victory for the Western Mustangs. But don't go anywhere, Mustangs fans. Tomorrow, it's Rock the Rink right here at Thompson Arena with their men's hockey team leading it all off against the Carleton Ravens at 2 p.m., followed by the ladies taking on Laurentian at 5. And Michael DeStefano, Tyler Warren, and yours truly, Johnny Urban, alongside all the Mustangs TV crew will have all the action. But until then, stay safe for now.